The number one question I get is, how do we market our print-on-demand designs and actually get sales? The reason this question is so frequent these days is because simply uploading your designs to a platform and hoping to get sales, it's just not good enough anymore. There are a lot more people playing this game, which means you need to stand out. It used to be that you could just stand out with an incredible design and you'd be good. Not anymore. I'm Shimmy Morris. I've been selling online for the last 15 years and I've specialized in print on demand. And well, having done this for over 10 years now, I've got a lot to tell you. I'm a massive advocate for selling print on demand via Shopify. There are various reasons why, but that's not what this video is for. The most common question with this model is how to market your designs. How to bring eyeballs to your store, because it's different to Etsy and Amazon and any other platforms that have organic traffic. With Shopify, you need to drive your own traffic. Let's go over 3 realistic methods that you can use to drive traffic to your website, whether it's Shopify, WooCommerce, WordPress, whatever. Before going over these 3 methods, it's important to note I only recommend doing this once your store is optimized. And by that, I mean being properly built. And once you have designs that are, good. So many stores I review have slipped up on these crucial steps. And quite frankly, it doesn't really matter how much traffic you send to your websites. If your designs are bad and your store is bad, you most likely won't get any sales. Of course, there are anomalies, but I'm talking about the majority. I talk a lot more about this, as well as show you my demo store, my designs, and everything else you need to know in the Print on Demand Hub. There's absolutely nothing wrong with seeking guidance with this business. I did when I started, and I have done with almost every business I've gone into. Okay, let's start with the first method, in no particular order that is. First one being email marketing. Email marketing is great, and it's what makes building your own shop unique. There's a few tactics that I'd recommend implementing. The first is a pop-up discount. When someone comes to visit your store, you can automate a pop-up that encourages them to sign up to receive some form of discount. That's on their first order. We do 15% off. I've experimented with 10% off too, and it worked, but not nearly as well as 15%. Once they've signed up, you've got them. They are on your list. You can send out weekly newsletters, broadcasts, new product announcements, sales, all sorts of things to their email. These wouldn't be totally free sales if they came from email, because the tool that you'll be using will cost, but it's a very small amount of money. We personally use Klaviyo and it's worked really well. The next thing you want to do is set up automated emails for people that may have left something in their cart or visited your store but maybe didn't even add it to the cart or abandoned checkout. Of course, all of this does require them to have put their email in at one point or another. Retargeting visitors to your website via email is not the same as having, a Facebook pixel on your website where any traffic that comes in, you can create ads targeting them specifically on Facebook. Now, all of this is irrelevant if you don't do the next 2 methods. Just before I go over them, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm so close to 100,000. Maybe I've hit it by the time you're seeing this video. Who knows? Okay, so why is email irrelevant without the next 2 methods? Well, in order for someone to put their email into your website, you need to first get them to your website. Emails don't drive new traffic, they just rekindle existing traffic. The next method is paid advertising. And this is a big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Paid traffic is the daddy of marketing methods. There are so many platforms where you can do paid traffic. Facebook, TikTok, Google, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, display ads on other websites. The list goes on and on and on. For now, let's just cover 2. Facebook and Google. Easily the 2 powerhouses when it comes to paid traffic. Starting with Facebook. This, of course, is a long, complicated process. A process that needs not just one video, but many smaller videos explaining each step, which is exactly why I created the Print on Demand Hub. We have a specific Facebook advertising course dedicated to print on demand. Nothing I've ever seen before, really. Either way, with Facebook, you want to create conversion ads leading to your product collection pages. These ads don't have to have interests or anything like that. They can be broad targeting to the US if you're going to sell in the US. If you're going to sell worldwide, you can do it worldwide. Now, I recommend the US as a market to start with because it's a very, very big market and targeting worldwide is a little bit more complicated. Now, the reason why we send traffic to the collection page over a specific product page is to encourage people to purchase multiple items. I've tested both extensively, and whilst both do bring in sales, the one where they go to the collection page and see all the other designs as well ended up having a much higher average order value. And with Facebook ads, it's very important to have a high average order value. Now, not to get too technical, but we typically set up campaigns that have 5 ad sets with 5 ads in each, spending around $250 over 5 days to test those 25 designs. Now, that's going in with quite a bit of money. This doesn't have to be the case. You can spend a lot less and still get results, still get examples of what will work and what won't work. It might just take a little bit longer. I am actually working on a full dedicated Facebook video, but full transparency here, I created the hub so that I could cover every aspect of the business, Facebook ads being one of them. And what's better than that is I've partnered with Chris Heckman, who's created a series of incredible courses for the hub, most notably the Facebook ads course, which has been working so well for members of the community who have already started getting sales based on what this course provides. Now, just to say, I am going to make a Facebook ads video on YouTube. It is going to come out, but again, full transparency, it will come out in the near future. I don't want to give a specific date to it because I'm trying to work on something that makes sense, that is valuable, because at the end of the day, I don't like making content on something so complicated when there are so many steps that have to go right beforehand. So for example, if you do watch a Facebook ads video, but you haven't set your store up properly, or your designs aren't good, or nothing's been optimized, and you just go straight into ads, you could end up wasting a lot of money. And I don't want people to waste a lot of money. That's why I've kind of held back from making that Facebook ads video, but I have planned it, I have started it, so I do plan on bringing it out in the very near future. With Google ads, the strategy is a little different. Sure, you can run ads like normal to a cold audience and aim to get clicks and then sales. But where Google shines is running retargeting ads based on the customer journey. If someone added to the cart but didn't buy, let's show them a specific ad. Or if someone just visited and didn't even add to the cart, let's show them a specific ad. And if someone bought and we just want to sell them more stuff, well, let's show them a specific ad. And that's what is amazing about Google. The next method is social media. These 3 combined can be looked at as the 3 pillars of a successful print-on-demand store. Now, saying that, I know plenty of stores that missed out on the last social media pillar and did absolutely fine. But if you can do all 3, you're giving yourself the best possible chances of succeeding. With organic social media, we are aiming to create content that will mainly go on TikTok and Instagram in the form of short form content, 10, 15, 30-second videos. And I don't mean making a page just showcasing your designs in a boring, uncreative, unimaginative way, where you just have design popping up one after the other. That won't get you anything. It's important to think outside the box with this. One cool method is to create user-generated content. You've probably heard of UGC before, and that's what this is. Maybe you hit on a viral trend whilst wearing your t-shirt. You can then end that short with a fade transition leading to your website link and a quick scroll through animation of someone going through your collection page of all your designs. Similar to this. Getting noticed on social media is getting increasingly harder, just like getting sales with print on demand. It's why I don't suggest just relying on social media. We run our Facebook ads as our main thing, and the social media is extra, with the hopeful thought that with enough time and effort, the social media will grow so significantly it ends up driving a huge portion of the website traffic and, of course, for free. On top of that, it adds a lot of value to our overall print-on-demand store. When that happens, the business kind of goes into overdrive because currently we're making about $17 to $19 profit per t-shirt sold. But a huge portion of that profit goes towards the ads that we have to run on Facebook to get those visitors. So we end up with nearer $8 to $10. Sometimes it's a little bit more, but sometimes a little bit less as well. When we can solely rely on social media to bring in the traffic and we're still able to get the sales, our profit margins will truly be $17 to $19 and our entire business will go through the roof as viral content can spread like wildfire. But an ad is dependent on your ad budget. Knowing this gets me really, really pumped because sure, the hard work is time consuming, the ads are difficult, the growth can be slow, but knowing that the potential end goal is this huge business, that is all the motivation I need. Honestly, I'm not kidding when I say this. Having these 3 pillars where you've got ads running, you've got the emails going, and you've got a big social media following going, you will have a print-on-demand store at that point that is absolutely mega. Like absolutely mega. And that is what is so cool about this business, that the sky is the limit. There is so much potential with it. And it's really, really exciting. And if you're of the camp that still thinks print on demand is just a side hustle and there is no chance you can make any real money with it, hopefully this video changes your mind. This is one of Chris's stores that he recently just sold. It did over 4 million in sales, around a 20 to 30% profit margin. He then sold it for a huge amount of money. And this, plus many other reasons, is why I thought partnering with Chris and bringing his expertise and his knowledge to the Print on Demand Hub would be the best possible move to make. Seeing that success firsthand makes it so much more achievable, and although it's hard, no one should say it's easy, I can guarantee you it's worth it. It's worth trying. This is an awesome business, not just a side hustle, and I really believe if you can follow the right steps, you can make this work for you. You need a lot of drive, you need a lot of motivation, and it can work. It's an epic, epic business. It's a lot of fun. It's the reason why I've dedicated my entire YouTube channel to it. It's the reason why I'm still running my own print-on-demand business and I haven't just stopped because I've gotten bored. And it's the reason why I wanted to go and teach people how to run their own. I just absolutely love it. So yeah, I hope this video helped. I hope this video showed you that there are various different ways to market your store. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And if you want to check out the hub, the links are all down below. Thanks for watching.